So FSMA, as the produce rules presently applied, will affect kind of this growing group of small farmers around the country. Probably one of the most positive developments in agriculture in the last 70 years is to see new and beginning farmers beginning to focus on local, regional markets. You're seeing food systems conversations happening to deal with some of the bigger issues, the health issues around food. Farmers are beginning to try and solve and untangle these complex issues of obesity and diet-related diseases by taking action in creating foods that serve local markets and provide local people with fresh seasonal produce. I think it's a connection that is a valuable piece to the evolution here in this agricultural economy that is going to be hit really hard by FSMA. And it's going to be hit because you're going to see small farms are going to have proportionally a much higher cost to comply with the produce rule as it presently exists. Those farms are going to be affected by water standards of cycling compost and manure that the FDA has made more stringent even than the organic rule. They're going to be affected by how they have to keep an incredible amount of paperwork for what is perhaps a low-risk activity. They're providing food to a local food chain, very accountable, very traceable. Oftentimes it's me to you. It's a direct relationship with consumers. I think FSMA has looked to make one rule that fits all. And in fact, the American agriculture is incredibly nuanced. You have the large growers in California providing 50% of the nation's fresh fruits and vegetables. There's, I think, a lot of farmers around the country and a lot of food systems thinkers around the country are seeing that this is a really vulnerable system. It's vulnerable at so many points. And perhaps not in the field. Only 3% of foodborne illnesses actually go back to the farm. FSMA, I think, has had a huge overreach in looking at how they're applying these rules to every farm production system in the country. And I think it's going to challenge organic farmers, small farmers, and others who are producing high-quality foods for local markets to comply with rules that really need to be focused on a far more extensive production, distribution, and marketing system that is represented in large-scale agriculture.